Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and we got the Earth Day stamps coming, so I'm going to talk about these, give you my thoughts about the drop and my predictions about how I think this one's going to go. And then we're also going to go over and look at this article from Veve about NFTs and carbon neutrality. I mean, it's a very good article, and I will put it in the link in the description of this video, the link in the description of this video, so you can check it out as well. We're going to get right into that for sure. But this is the stamp that's coming up, and it's pretty fun. It's good. It's Earth Day on the 22nd, which is Saturday of April. So it's a good day to celebrate this kind of stuff, and a really nice drop as well. So if you do like this video, make sure you hit like, make sure you comment down below. Let me know if you're going for this stamp at all and what you think about Veve's NFTs in regards to the environmental impact. You know, there's very little. Once you get into the article, it's really great for people to understand that, because there's a lot of people in the world who still think, you know, that NFTs are bad for the environment. And, you know, Veve set them up very nicely, you know, and we'll go through that article for sure. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back. We can continue this conversation there. And if you want to join this channel as a member, you get a free Drophead NFT. You get into my rewards program. So make sure you join up and then DM me, and I'll get you into my rewards. But anyway, here is the stamp right here. It looks nice. There's a lot of history behind this artwork, which is great. And you can actually like check that history out if you watch Corey's video from Veve. You know how they're posting these videos. He breaks it all down with the artists and everything like that. Is really cool. And then in that actual article as well, in the stamp article, there is a link directly to the NFT article I'm going to talk about in just a second. So you can click there. I'll put both links in the video description for you, just to make it a little easier as well. But the art director is Antonio Alcala. That's the stamp artist and designer. And Ricky Althusser was the typographer. So there's a lot of history behind this stamp right here, which is really cool. Let's get to the numbers. Here it is right here. It's a little 2-stamp set, which is quite easy to complete for sure. 6 gems on the drop, so it's a no-brainer. I mean, to go for it for sure. 555 editions, and it's a rare, so, you know, it's good. You have a chance when you go for the drop to getting the secret rare stamp booklet, which is pretty cool. You can see the whole thing right here. And there's only 555 editions of those. So this one will be nice. This will probably go for about 60 or 70 gems in the aftermarket, I would assume. So that's like a 10x, you know, so that's pretty damn good if you ask me for sure. It could go higher, but it could go a little bit lower, but that's probably what you'll get. This one will probably go somewhere closer to retail, maybe just a bit under for sure. You know, probably a bit under retail right here, because it's not a single solo set. Like the women's stamp, you know, the stamp about, you know, with the lady doing the old flex, that one's a single solo set. So that one's actually, you know, just over retail. This one will probably go just under, but you could get this as well. And a combination, you know, of a set could be quite nice, you know, for your collection, for master collector and all that kind of stuff. But it's really quite cool. So that's how I think this one's going to do right here, right? And Earth Day, it's kind of fun to celebrate as well if you're into that kind of thing. You know, the Earth. Anyway, let's check out this article right here, NFT, dirty word or clean technology. So this is on the Veve.me site. And we're just going to really quickly read through it right here. It's a known concern. People worry about the environmental impact of NFTs and amount of energy required to create them. This is kind of a thing that we've heard a lot. People talk about this all the time. However, it's important to acknowledge that there are ongoing efforts to make the process more sustainable and environmentally friendly. As we continue to develop and improve upon the technology, we can now create digital collectibles, comics, and artworks that have minimal impact on the planet. So this is really good what Veve's doing. They've always, like, you know, been doing this since the start, right? Are NFTs bad for the environment? That's the big question. In the early days of the NFT industry, concerns about excessive energy consumption were warranted. However, as with all new technologies, improvements and innovation has helped usher in much more sustainable process across the blockchain space. Today, we can confidently dispel outdated myths about NFTs. With modern day solutions and a commitment to sustainability, NFTs are paving the way for the most environmentally friendly collectible products on the market right here. So it's pretty cool right here. You have like, and then they talk a little bit about, you know, plastic toys and other collectibles in the physical world, which, you know, I know all about. A lot of packaging. Did you know that Star Wars toys most recently started removing the plastic on the packages and just using paper, and they print an image of the action figure character on the front? These are for some of the larger size figures, right? And other toy companies have been doing this as well. mostly with Hasbro. So everybody's starting to kind of go more a little bit greener initiatives right here for sure. So basics on the blockchain. So the blockchain is like a digital ledger that records transactions and stores them in a secure, decentralized way, which means that no single person, company, or entity controls the data. This makes blockchain highly resistant to fraud, hacking, and products impossible to create counterfeit products. Veve uses Ethereum, which is one such digital ledger that allows us to create or mint digital collectibles using the technology. Now, here's the thing about Ethereum. Okay, so in September, the Ethereum blockchain underwent a significant upgrade to minimize its environmental impact and reduce energy consumption by a whopping 99%. This was known as the merge, and there's a whole thing about it. You can get into that whole thing and you can break down, you can watch videos about that time period, but that is quite something. As a result, the Ethereum's electricity consumption, because that's what it's about, electricity consumption, and carbon footprint were significantly reduced by almost 100%. And it's a major step forward. So you can see with the merge how that whole thing went down. It's quite crazy. So here is Veve's information, because that's what this video is about. It's about Veve. Here at Veve, we take our environment now into the future seriously. For this reason, Veve utilizes technologies that have minimal impact on the planet. As an example, okay, to create 1 million Veve digital NFTs, 128 kilowatt hours is used, which is equivalent to running a laptop or desktop computer for about 160 to 200 hours. At the time of this article, Veve has created 8.5 million digital collectible NFTs, which required about 1,088 kilowatt hours or less power than it takes to run your computer for a year. So that is pretty incredible, you guys. You can see that Veve is doing really good things in the background with energy consumption, in regards to creating their NFTs, and also, for the Earth Day initiatives and stuff like that that are going around the world. So you guys let me know what you think about this. You let me know if you're going to be going for the drop. I will for sure. It's quite a fun one for me. There's a lot of history behind it, and it's a nice, cheap stamp collectible you can have in your collection for sure, just for master collector points, right? Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Happy Earth Day and happy collecting.